I still have a little bit of a cold, but my voice has recovered. For the most part, might still be a little weird sounding, but I can function now. My cold is over. So in today's video, it's time to catch up, starting with my proper review for The Mandalorian, that second episode. Tomorrow I'll have a video for the most recent episode of Star Wars Resistance. Then on Wednesday I'll have a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order video. Thursday I'll have a channel update video. And Friday hopefully it'll be this review for the next episode of The Mandalorian. So we're getting 5 episodes this week. Not gonna happen every week, gotta be honest. But now that that stuff is out of the way, let's get into The Mandalorian Chapter 2, The Child. So, sufficient to say there's gonna be some spoilers ahead, but I'm John Berry, and let's get right on into it. And feel free to leave a like if you enjoy this video at any time, and let me know what you think of The Mandalorian so far, particularly the second episode, because that's what we're talking about today. So anyhow, this episode, sufficient to say, is not as serious as the previous episode, but it was still a great episode that I thoroughly enjoyed. And of course we got some Jawas, which makes me wonder, could that planet be Tatooine? I don't know. Jawas have been shown to be on other planets and other Star Wars properties from Legends, so it's always possible it could be another planet. But whatever it is, this planet that we're on in The Mandalorian clearly has rain. Oh, I should also say we're on the same planet that we ended the previous episode with. It has rain. We know rain happens once a year on Tatooine, because there has to be moisture somehow. I don't know for sure what planet it is. The Jawas makes me think Tatooine, but the weather makes me think not, and it's a bit darker brown than Tatooine's color, so I'm thinking it's not Tatooine, but those are just my thoughts. What are yours? But there's a lot of things going on in this episode for sure. The plot of the episode is set off when the Mandalorian returns to the ship with his bounty in terms of baby Yoda species, and he finds Jawas tearing it apart, stealing its parts. And he instantly takes out his rifle and begins disintegrating the Jawas. Literally. And then the Jawas scramble to get back into the sandcrawler and they go on. And then there's this chase scene. It did remind me very much when viewing it of Indiana Jones' Last Crusade during the tank chase, basically, where Indiana Jones is literally trying to kind of hold on to a tank as the drivers are trying to knock him off. Very similar thing. There's actually a very similar shot where the Mandalorian has to real quickly get out of the way of a rock outcropping, which is very much similar to what we saw in an episode, in The Last Crusade with Indiana Jones. Very similar. And of course, the Mandalorian's climbing up, Jawas are throwing things at him. He gets up at the top, there's 10, maybe more Jawas there, all with their little iron weapons. And they shoot him, and he, kind of stiffs up and falls backwards. Because, they basically fry his circuitry, for lack of a better term. Fry his nervous system. And he falls off the sandcrawler. It actually reminds me very much of a gag done in a Lego short with Jawas and Boba Fett. I forget exactly which Lego short it was. It's one of the older ones before Disney bought Star Wars. But yeah, that's where my mind thought of there. For the Mandalorian, he does eventually wake up. He goes back to that one creature, that Ugnaught that he met in the previous episode, to get some help getting his parts. And of course, they go to the Jawas. The Jawas initially want his best car, but he won't give that up. Then they're interested in Baby Yoda, which he can't give up. So basically, they sent him on a quest to get an egg from a creature. At first I thought it was going to be a crate dragon, but it wasn't. It was more like if you remember from Attack of the Clones, that one creature that Anakin and Padme ride, I think Anakin and Padme, but definitely Anakin rode during the arena battle. Reek, I think is the name, but very similar, but hairier and nasty. And the Mandalorian, again, does not get to break, but eventually does with a knife. I'm kind of curious about that. That he's able to get that knife in just the right spot to take the creature down and retrieve the egg to get to the Jawas to get his parts back. So we should probably talk about Baby Yoda and all this, or Yoda, which some people are calling, which is cute. But Baby Yoda species, Baby Yoda, those are the best names we got for it. Or we could just call it the child. We got plenty of options. But anyhow, at one point in the episode, after the Mandalorian recovers from being attacked by the Jawas and getting fried, he's trying to heal one of his cuts, and the baby keeps on getting out of his carrier thingy. It walks up, and us audience know that it's trying to use the Force to heal the wound, but the Mandalorian does not understand it. And then during that battle with our creature, the baby uses the Force to hold it in place, which gives the Mandalorian time to get out of the way and actually get the knife in. And speaking of that, I wonder if somehow the Force could have been at work with that, because to get that knife in just the right spot when blasters couldn't do a thing, makes me wonder if the Force has been somehow involved, like whether it was Baby Yoda unconsciously or just use the Force. Like how Finn talks about using the Force in The Force Awakens, literally just trusting the Force and that, more like kind of the passive Force use, not active Force use as we typically associate with the Force. But yeah, that's going on. And then of course clearly the Mandalorian and also that Ugnaught character are not aware of what the Force is. That does kind of surprise me about the Mandalorian, because when he have heard stories of the Mandalorian, because when he was adopted into Mandalorian culture, because in the previous episode we learned he was a foundling, which means he wasn't born Mandalorian, but he was adopted into Mandalorian culture. But when he have heard stories about powerful Jedi at one time being at war with his people, when he have heard those stories, is that a plot point? A plot hole? I don't know. Or is it so far forgotten that the Mandalorians have forgotten it? I don't know. But I was like, wait, when he at least heard of the concept of supernatural beings, because the Mandalorians did fought wars with Jedi, I'm just saying, you think that might have been something he was vaguely aware of. Even if he didn't believe in it, he should have been like, I remember hearing these stories when I was young, kind of mentality. And of course, for all we know, he might have never voiced it. That is always a possibility. But that's really my only complaint about that episode. That just lack of the Mandalorian being even aware of the Force as a fantasy, even if he doesn't believe in it, which is clear that he doesn't. But I kind of wish he was at least, dismissed those ideas as childhood fantasy stories. I'm just saying that what I think really made the episode. But overall, it was a good episode, and I really don't. And my one complaint is more of a nitpicky complaint, because what they're trying to do, I think, is comment more on the galaxy as a whole, how the galaxy as a whole has forgotten about the Force and the Jedi. That, I think, is more what that was trying to say. That I feel like maybe could have been done a little better. Again, it's all a creative choice, and my suggestion may not actually be better. But let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments down below. Subscribe to stay up to date on future content, and ring the bell so you can be notified. And also, please consider following me on social media. So thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always.